right, listen closely, because life for the top 1% of men is better than it has ever been, and for the other 99 of men, it is more depressing than it has ever been. Because you see, contrary to what they tell you, in the media, life for a man is actually quite hard. It's a video game where you start right at the beginning at level 0, and every single day you have to work to level up. You see, because if you don't, some other guy will, and that guy will take the money that could have been yours, the life that could have been yours. And this is going to be very, very, very difficult for you to hear right now, but even the wife that could have been yours. And I really want you to let that sink in. I want you to imagine right now your dream woman. What does she look like? How does she carry herself? What kind of an incredible mother is she to your future children? How proud are you to have her by your side? You have that image in your mind. Okay, cool. Now I want you to imagine her with another guy. Make it graphic, make it sting, make it hurt, because you just lost your future wife, the future mother of your children, to another man because you decided you're going to around with some video games while the other guy every single day put one foot forward in front of the other and leveled up and left you behind. That is the cold, harsh reality for men. It is competition 24/7. There is no rest, and that is precisely why you need to become a high-value man. Now, there is a big misconception as to what is actually a high-value man, and that's because most of the guys that you watch online either don't know what it actually means to be a high-value man or simply have not been in the trenches long enough. You can all be in the trenches for 2 years and think that you're going to be a high-value man, and we'll get on to that in just a second. I'm going to share with you guys 5 things in this video, and all 5 need to be true for you to call yourself a high-value man. This is not easy. This is not a thing that you're going to get done in the next 3 weeks or 6 months. This is a commitment, but what other option do you have now? Here's an actionable step for you to do. Now get a piece of paper, a note. Why do I want to become a high-value man? And then write a few bullet points in there. Maybe to attract that girl from high school or to be more confident after fixing your mindset. Let's move to the single most important thing to become a high-value man. Step 1, physical attractiveness. Having a body with a V-taper that gives you 10 times more confidence. I felt like I was on top of the world when I got in shape. I felt happier and more alive, and I got more respect from the men and women around me. And also, you're going to attract good people into your life. If someone is skinny fat with small arms and man boobs, he is going to attract people like him. But if someone is with a good body and goes to the gym 6 times a week, he's going to attract high-value men. Your life is going to be more enjoyable, and with a good body, you need to have a skincare routine. The first things people look at you when they see you versus your face. Second, having purpose. If you want to be a high-value man, you need to have a purpose. Going through life without purpose or a plan is a recipe for epic failure. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out in life or you're halfway through it already. Having a purpose provides you with a sense of direction. You know where you're going. A man who knows where he's going can be delayed, distracted, and maybe even derailed, but can never be denied. If you don't have a purpose, you won't be able to measure what's working and what's not working, which is necessary to remove your flaws and improve your personal standards. What we're not trying to do is be stagnant in life. A high-value man is never stagnant. Fulfill one purpose, no matter how small it is, and then move on to another. Number 3, address the core issue. Many times the stress you go through in your life is because you never address the core issue. How many times do you hear men complain about their jobs, their wives, their kids? But what have you done to fix those issues? This ties back into the masculine principle of don't complain, fix it. To some, this may sound harsh because we love to live in a feel-good state driven by our emotions. But if you really want to move on and upgrade your life, you will need to make decisions that seem hard at the moment but pay off in the long run. Let's say you hate your job. What do you think the average person will do in this case? Pretty obvious. They come home, complain about the hard day at work they had. Wherever they go and whoever they meet, they can't help but complain about their work and stressful life. But what have they actually done to fix it? Have they picked out their dream job that would allow them to work less, earn more, and feel more satisfied? Are they working towards acquiring the right skill sets and experience to achieve that new job? 99% of the time, the answer to this question is no. You are too busy complaining and fighting with others to even think about addressing the core issue. The same applies to your marriage, goals, physique, and so on. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you can't beat around the bush like a nice guy. You need to take it head on and address the core issue. 4th order the kingdom, clean your room, deep clean your house, get rid of all the clutter that's scattering your mind, refuse to live in a monument of filth, which is an ever-present reminder of things left undone, because the space you occupy is an extension of yourself. Is it disordered? Because if it is, so are you. So take your pick. You can order yourself or order your kingdom. It doesn't really matter because it's the same thing. No more half half-done jobs. Go room to room and make things right, make things beautiful. When you are clean and your kingdom is too, then you'll feel like you have your shit together somewhat. It will encourage you to bring that energy to the rest of your life. Start with you and the things that you have control over, and then venture forth. When you have your ducks in a row, then get out of the house. Rapunzel stayed in her tower because she was emotionally manipulated by a devouring mother. But what about you? The human brain operates best with our feet moving, sun in our face, and eyes moving from left to right. Go outside because everyone's wondering where you went. We're meant to be in relationship and community with others. Become an initiator of people coming together and things happening, because the modern world is designed from the ground up to keep you inside. We technically don't have to leave the house ever, so a lot of us don't, and our lives pass us by. Step 5, have discipline. Every habit that has been discussed in this video so far turns into worthless garbage if you lack discipline. Everyone knows the importance of discipline, yet most people still fail at having it. You might be listening to this right now and think to yourself that this is obvious. Once again, knowing about discipline and actually applying it are two different things. Be honest with yourself. Do you lack discipline in some areas of your life? How would you rate your discipline on a scale of 1 to 10? The good news is that anyone can develop this skill, and it's quite simple to do. Start by doing things each and every day that you know you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. Get out of bed when you wake up instead of staying in. Go to the gym and don't be afraid to jump in a cold shower. Self-discipline allows you to stay focused on your goals. It enables you to stay in control of yourself and your reaction to any situation. Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger you become. Lack of self-discipline can cause low self-esteem. You can't reach the highest points of life with low self-esteem. On the contrary, people will see you as prey when you lack self-esteem. Build your discipline daily and fight against your inner weakness. This is the only way to make all of your habits work. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more inspiration, and share this with someone who might need a boost. Until next time, stay motivated and keep reaching for greatness.